He's calmed down a lot though.
You okay for a few minutes? You okay to hold up?
Sorry, respect. Really forgive me. Just 1 minute. Carry on.
How you been?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm alright, man.
You're right. How's family? Is it good?
Yeah, cool. Everyone's
As I said, I met you the first time I met you, right?
Yeah.
You had the misconceptions about Islam.
Yeah.
Okay. And I spoke to you and explained to you that this some guys which you screw here, they're not Salafis. And I explained to you what is Salafism. I gave you leaflets and you talk it. And I noticed from you that when I clarified the issue to you, you took it back and you said, they're not Salafi. Salafis are free. They're Khawarij. Even if you start using the term which I told you about.
Yeah.
But now, for the last 3 weeks or more than that, I see you going around saying BS Sharia, BS this, BS that. That is not. And you're going around go on.
So what it is, we had a meeting with the police. I think when we do.
Yeah, I was invited, but I couldn't make it.
But I think the next time we do, I think we need to have more people from the Muslim community come down.
I couldn't make it. I was invited.
Yeah,
Steve came to me.
Yeah. So the thing is, one thing that I have to agree is that like I said. I do agree my language has been a little bit volatile, and the reason being is I was constantly being attacked.
Okay.
And so obviously when you're being attacked, sometimes you say the most
it's a reaction,
provocative things to annoy someone
Yeah.
to get them pushed back. One of the things I promised to do, which I have, if everyone's seen this week's videos and last week's videos, I haven't really talked about Islam at all. I've actually spoken about depression, Indian history and stuff like that, so I'm having a more nuanced conversation.
Okay.
Now, one of the things I do regret over the last couple of weeks, I said, I think we should ban the burqa. And that pissed off a lot of people. And I agree that I shouldn't have said that. What I should have said was we should discuss the burqa. Because discussing it is not the same as me saying ban it. So I am going to start to I agree, my language over the last couple of weeks has been problematic. I'm not innocent in all this, so obviously when someone's saying something to me,
it's good, if you take back and you clarify, look, no one is perfect, we make mistakes and that.
Yeah.
That's why many people used to tell me, boycott Raj, leave Raj, Raj is an evil man. I said, based upon my experience with Raj, based upon my experience with Raj, when I clarified misconception to him, he took it back. He said, you know what, I was wrong.
Yeah, but do I ever say Salafi now?
No, you don't. But you was talking about Sharia.
Yeah, but I have to say something. I don't agree with Sharia.
No, but before you agree with Sharia to look after your mother. Do you agree with that?
But what I'm saying is that
it's a big term.
Hold on, the parts of Sharia I disagree with.
That's what I'm saying. But
are the death penalties, and I do make it clear. I'm talking about that.
Yeah, but Raj, you were going around saying Sharia.
Yeah, I know.
Sharia is a comprehensive term.
Alright, so that's one other thing that I know that I started realising saying the word Sharia is too much of a blanket term.
Yeah, Sharia, look after your parents. Look after the poor people, Sharia.
I have said Sharia law or the penal codes that I disagree with.
Now, with some Sharia
so let's go back to a couple of weeks ago, because the thing is, a couple of weeks ago there's a lot of things happening where I was being constantly harangued. And people saying, oh, Raj, you're this, Raj, you're that. Yeah. So obviously as a human being, not everyone is as calm as you.
I'm not calm, to be honest.
No, I say,
not calm.
You made the right, I always say it, the only person that knows how to beat me is you, because you know the way to beat me is ignore me.
And that's what I did.
Yeah. And I saw you walking. Yeah, and I keep saying to people, if you want to figure out how to defeat me, you just don't talk to me.
That's right.
But what's happening is that people are constantly, even today, people are just gravitating towards me, hurling abuse, and then what I do is I just retaliate. And they're feeding me, because I love that bullshit.
I understand that. And
I love that shit.
You like, what's his name?
Watch him.
He's called the Chinese guy?
Yeah,
Tan, that's it. Tan, there's one video, Tan tried to come speak to me. When I ignored him, it burnt him. Because what I told my brother, don't even speak to him. He started mocking me, tell me, look to your hair. Because there's nothing to speak about now. He has to mock my hair.
And I saw when I was standing in my corner, you would never come there. You'd always walk around here.
Yeah, because I was like,
I was like, when's Shamsi going to come up? But this is what I'm saying to people, like, the way these guys are playing into a particular situation, like when they're coming over, they're feeding me in a way.
Yeah, of course.
And I keep on saying that, why do you keep on following me? Like today, people are following me, like shouting abuse, and I'm going to just feed off of that. Yeah, so
but you are a human being.
No, but
so you have to utilize your
So what I'm saying, but the thing is, over a period of time, when someone comes over to me like today, they put a camera on my face and they say, oh, Raj is a paedophile, I'm going to put it on the internet. Obviously, I'm going to find that offensive.
Yeah, but Islam has nothing to do with that person.
No, I'm not talking about Islam. What I'm saying
is... My main concern, people going around insulting my religion. I understand there are some people over here, they have very, very bad behavior. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but they're not doing a great job. They're coming here, mocking people, insulting people, swearing at people. Even my man, that clown guy as well. One they're talking about Allah, one they're talking about, what's his name, that Iraqi guy, what's his name?
Oh,
Modi.
no.
You see what I'm saying? I told him.
So you know Sophia Lewis, he's chucked water on her. I know. That's Sophia Lewis.
But she said something about
So one of the things that
so sorry to cut you. My point is, when you have a personal issue with someone, don't bring Islam into it. You see what I'm saying? Islam has nothing to do with it. You understand, Hirsch?
So
alhamdulillah, now you realize that you were wrong.
No, I'm not going to say I'm wrong, because I don't
you're
believe
not wrong
I was
saying
wrong.
it's
No,
up to
but
the
I believe,
Sharia.
what I'm saying, I still disagree with Sharia.
I understand
In
that.
terms of the penal code,
disagree.
I can rephrase it in a way that is more beneficial for discussion.
I disagree with you in some issues.
Yeah,
Shall I insult you? Shall I go around?
So what I'm saying is that the situation over the last few weeks has been very hostile. And
Yeah,
so
it's been
obviously
fixed, man.
I'm going to react as a human being to that hostility in a negative way as well.
That's right.
That's how I dealt with it. So what we're going to have to do going forward as a community at Speaker's Corner is to be able to have discussions, even if we disagree with each other very strongly, without it getting to a point where saying, oh, well, you're a hateful person, you're a
insulting each other.
bigot, you're a racist and all that kind of stuff. Because one thing I've always said about Shamsi, people always say, oh, well, Shamsi, this, Shamsi. I said, listen, one thing he's never done is that whenever we've spoken, you've never said, Rod, you're this or you're that. All we do is have a discussion, even though we disagree. Yeah, but a lot of people don't do it like that. What they will do is start shouting abuse at you and say, you're a racist person, you're a bigot, you're this, you hate Islam, you have all of this. So what we need
Especially
to
if you're going around to Islam.
yeah, I'm not.
Alhamdulillah, I know.
Hold on. First of all, I don't say Islam. Whenever I talk, I want to say something on the camera. Try and find me a video where this Allah, where I've said anything against Muhammad, whether I've said anything against Islam as you guys as a religion. I don't care if Muslims pray 5 times a day. I don't care if you want to pray over it. It doesn't bother me. Or stuff like that, you want to fast. All I criticise is a particular system that I feel is not conducive to humanity, which is Sharia penal code.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, that's my opinion. So,
Which is subjective.
so what I
No, wait, Rashford. Is a brother reminder with something. Don't say to humanity. Don't speak on their behalf.
You can't speak on behalf of
all right. So I believe
you, yeah.
I can say it, and I will say it.
But it's not.
No. But
They are human. Are you happy for me to speak on their behalf?
What I'm saying is that I believe. My belief is not conducive to humanity.
Yeah, that's your opinion.
Because I believe people like Sophia Lewis, who's transgender, or people that are maybe homosexual, though I may not agree with homosexuality, I don't think these people should be punished with these penal codes of like either imprisonment.
So if it doesn't represent humanity, you can't say that.
But what I'm saying is that the reason
We don't want to go with the topic.
So what I'm saying, yeah, we don't want to go negative. We can do that in another.
One thing.
But the main thing we need to keep on is that we should be able to have a discussion about heated subjects without it getting either too volatile, personal.
I mean, it's calling each other names like you're not sincere. There's no problem with that. As long as you don't swear, bringing someone's mother, bringing someone's father and his religion into the. But one point I want to mention that you were going around and this is Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
Going around Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia, you're asking the Muslims what is her punishment or.
Yeah, I want, because a lot of people are saying,
to the Muslim
the reason why we're doing this is because a lot of people say Sophia Lewis hates Muslims. And what I was trying to say to them is that, look, why would she like Islam if the particular systems of the penal codes of Sharia would be detrimental to her? It's like, and this is don't take this the wrong way, it's like a chicken like in KFC.
Yeah.
They're not gonna like it. And the same with Sophia Lewis. You cannot expect her to like Sharia because.
Who's asking her to like?
But what I'm saying is that a lot of people are going.
No, wait.
Hold on.
A
lot of people.
Islam.
Islam.
Nothing happened to her.
So let me just finish something. So
She's just what is it called, transgender?
Yeah. So what happens is that a lot of people keep coming over to her saying, "Oh, why do you hate Muslims? Why do you hate Islam? Why do you?" And I'm just trying to explain. Maybe one of the reasons, maybe she might be a bit hostile, is because of this particular system that might be detrimental to people like her. Yeah, can you clarify the position? Do you want to clarify
in Islam, look, in Islam, first of all, if I speak to her, or really, I was just going to speak like normal.
Yeah, she can come in a little bit.
But my point here is, first thing I want to deal with is believe in God. Because it's pointless me and her talking about what is the punishment or what is the rulings and so on. Because if we don't understand that we as a Muslim, we're coming from the angle we believe in the Creator. And we believe the Creator knows what is good for us and what is bad for us in detail. As humans, sometimes we think something is good for us, but in reality it's not. You understand that? So that's the first thing. I'm not going to discuss about her personal life and so on. You understand? But the other thing that Islam doesn't mean because someone say, I'm gay, we have to kill him, or the Muslim have to kill him. This is not the case. Okay? It's not the case at all. Understand? So people, they try to, I notice, people what they're doing, they try to scare people away from Islam by bringing this capital punishment. You see what I'm saying? That if you're gay in Islam, they throw you from the building. This is not the case. Nah, this is also because someone says gay. In Islam, yes, there is a capital punishment for someone having fornication or adultery. There is, understand? For male or female, both of them, understand? But this punishment, to be honest, is just to scare people away, because in order for you to establish this punishment, it's too hard to
Alright,
do
so
so.
look, you said something very important, to scare people away.
Yeah, to scare
So
people away from
obviously-
committing, committing the sin.
Hold on, I need to pinpoint something. You said it's to scare people away. And
From
it's
committing
working-
the sin.
Hold on.
No, from committing the sin.
Hold on. It's to scare people from committing a sin that you perceive to be a sin. So somebody like Sophia Lewis.
She's not Muslim.
But
It doesn't apply to her.
Alright. So just for argument's sake, if she was Muslim, just for argument's sake.
No. If she was Muslim, therefore, the logic dictates, if I'm a Muslim, what does it mean? Mean I submit to Allah. What is the logic dictate? If I do submit to Allah, therefore I come to, with knowledge and certainty, to conclusion that Allah knows about myself better than anyone else. When I submit to Him, then I should not commit that sin. But even if I do commit that sin, I still believe Allah is the often forgiving and most merciful. So Sharia, let me clarify that. Sharia does not apply to non-Muslims. Rather, in Islamic law, the non-Muslims, they have their own courts.
What about people that are not from the book then?
You know, Ibn Qayyim mentioned,
Like us pagans.
no, Ibn Qayyim mentioned even the pagans, they are people of the book. Apply same thing, applies to them.
Alright.
Anyway, my point is, look, I'm not here
Let's
to...
not deviate because we're going to get
Yeah, but I'm not here to be apologetic to no one, understand? But I'm saying what is Islam, but people try to scare people away from Islam. So that's the first thing I will discuss with her, about God.
But one
First
thing look, you do have sway within the part. You said, I think, remember you saying in another video, you're not coming back.
Yeah.
Obviously you
I
came
stopped for a month.
Yeah, and it was good because the part it's become very
Become
stupid,
very-
but it's getting better. One of the problems is that, you know, you have people from, unfortunately, the Muslim community that are gravitating towards Sophia and being extremely abusive towards
Not
her.
good. That's very bad.
And then whether you disagree with her or whether you agree with her is pointless.
Yeah,
Like,
it
just
should not
believe
attack
me.
her or insult her. That's haram in Islam. Doesn't not, that will not change her to go back to what she was or
And it's going to make her hate Islam more.
That's without any doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this
That's
should do,
true.
you're hardening
That's
her
true.
heart
Yeah.
towards the faith. Whereas the way you should be kind of
Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, وَأَمَّا الَّذِي بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَهُ عَدَاوَةٌ كَأَنَّهُ وَلِيٌّ حَمِيمٌ. As for someone who have enmity toward, or you have like is your enemy, take him as your best friend.
Yeah.
That's how you insult someone's heart.
Because
As insulting you, I'm not going to insult your
yeah,
heart.
because I'm going to say, like, I don't really agree with homosexuality. But if you saw me around gay people, I don't have no issues with them. In the sense that I may not agree with the lifestyle, but I don't want to do anything to them. I want them to live their lives and be happy. And that's what it should be with if you don't agree with something.
That's a different subject because
But what I'm saying to you is that I also have orthodox views, but when I'm around people...
But if you care about people, so to tell you, Raj, if you believe what they're doing is wrong and you do care about them, then you should advise them.
I don't
That's
know,
what
the
I would
thing
do.
is,
That's what I do. What I do, if I believe someone is wrong and I really care about that person, I will advise him or her without forcing her or forcing him. Understand?
Yeah, but you can advise without...
Advice.
Yeah,
Even if they believe I'm doing wrong, I said too many times on the camera, if you believe I'm wrong, come we talk and advise one another. I'm not perfect, I make mistakes. Understand?
Yeah, you said the word right, advising.
Yeah, advice
If
is
you're
what we do.
advising someone, that is different from... Because a lot... I mean, I don't know if you... Sorry to Modine, but obviously...
Please, I don't know.
No, but he's not the only one.
He's
He's not the only one that is like saying, oh, you know, you're a really beautiful girl, but on the other hand saying that, you know, she's going to burn in hell. So it's kind of like a very extreme...
That guy one day talking about sex and doing nasty stuff. Next minute, in the same discussion, talking about can't believe in God, pray to Allah.
The thing is that you take him seriously.
Yeah, that's barakallah. You don't take him serious.
Well, generally, people, are you taking him seriously?
Well, I definitely don't take Modine.
No, you know, and why was it? Sorry, there's one thing I don't understand, barakallah. What I don't understand, Raj, even the brothers and the people that I start recording, because I've been here for 12 years. What I notice, a lot of people are coming down to Speaker's Corner just to become famous. Regardless what they're gonna say on the camera. I see people swearing at each other. I'm thinking, even I advise many brothers and people that record. I said, not everything that you record in Speaker's Corner, you should put it out there. Because why? Now Speaker's Corner became worldwide. So when the people watch just 2 minutes of two persons insulting each other, they don't understand the background.
Someone came up to me the other day about September. He said, "You're on Speaker's Corner." You know, it was some train station. He went, "You're from Speaker's Corner. I'm going in 2 weeks, and I've only been coming here 6 months, and that was 4 months into it." It was this tube, man. You know, the Finsbury Park station. He said, "I was lost for direction." He said, "You're on Speaker's Corner," and I went, "Oh my god!" It was just 2-3 months into it, and he goes, "You're on Speaker's Corner."
Negative, and then
because this goes out to the planet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, even me, just when I came out, I see a lot of Christians came to me and shouting at me. But the problem is sometimes you want to walk off from them. If you do walk off from them, they say, "What, you scared?" Yeah, you know,
I get it all the time.
So what they say, whatever you do, you're going to win.
And the thing is, what people don't realise is that when you're speaking in public, I mean, people are coming up to you for the whole day. And then by the end of the day, you're going to be a bit tight. You might meet me at 7 o'clock here when I've had 50 people haranguing me, and I might be a little bit more volatile to that person towards the end of the day. So we have to take that into account that we're all human beings and we have our flaws. All we can do is like, I think with the people that do speak and want to speak on camera, we're going to take the responsibility of how we say things. And so I'll give you an example. Like I said, a good example is I said ban the burqa. I should have said let's discuss the burqa. And that's a prime example of how I could have said something.
Even the Jewish women, they should not wear it?
Yeah, I agree. All face veils should be not. But
even wearing the Hamlet, which was a motorbike.
Well, obviously that's different. That's for
the most crimes is being carried out by them.
No, it's not back. Let's not go into this.
I'm saying, are you aware of that?
Yeah, but can I say something?
Even now, you think you have to stop motorbikes.
Can I say something? This is a straw man argument that's always given. I've never talked about banning the burqa for security. For security, I've talked about it for social cohesion. So I think for social cohesion, well, I believe that if you can't speak to somebody and see their face, I think there's a barrier that is causing division between communities, and so it's hard to communicate with somebody.
Would you speak to someone over the phone and speak to personal
What the thing is, I give that. This is an argument I've heard a lot.
Step by step, understand. Raj, you have no problem. I have no problem to speak to someone over the phone, and we'll give him what? Our own personal details.
All right, so
and you haven't seen her or seen him.
Yeah, so I've heard this argument a lot, and let me give you an example of how the reason why people accept the phone is because there's no alternative until now. Now there's an alternative. When people can talk on Skype, they will talk on Skype. My mum is 70-something. My mum is 70-something years old.
You're telling me every person that works in a bank wants to call you about your bank account is going to call you through Skype?
But what I'm saying is that most people got used to the phone because there was no alternatives. There will come a point.
No, because you have to see someone to speak to.
There will come a point where the people speaking on the phone and seeing each other will be so normal that would be the norm. Because the only reason the phone has been accepted and people accept that is because there was no alternative.
That's straw man argument.
There was no
Raj, you know why, Raj? No, my point here, you don't have to see someone to speak to. That's my point.
No, I've never said that.
That's what you said.
No, you're straw manning.
No,
I said I didn't say you can't speak to someone. I've spoken to a lady in a burqa just 2 weeks ago and had a conversation for an hour.
Even over the phone?
No,
you can have,
here.
I'm saying even over the phone, you can have a nice argument, laughing, respectful, everything.
My argument is not about whether you can speak to that person. My argument is about social cohesion. Meaning that...
Define that.
So basically, I mean social cohesion is that when you have groups of disparate people around the UK with different beliefs, different areas, one thing that is going to unify you is being able to communicate easily and be able to recognise that person and how they feel and what their emotions are when you're talking to them.
You don't have to recognize everyone speaks to.
I'm saying that is ideal for social cohesion. Hold on. From the UK, we know one of the most marginalised communities that is the Muslim community.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I believe
Jews, they are the most isolated community.
The Muslims.
No, the Jews are Orthodox Jews.
Yeah, and I don't agree with the Jews either.
No, how come no one speaks about them?
Because they're such a small group.
No, Raj, sorry, Raj. Now you said to him, he said to you, how do you know, because I want to emphasize on that point. He said to you, how do you know that it's affecting the social cohesion, yeah? And he said to him, what is known in Britain, the most isolated people are the Muslim community. That's not true. It's the Jews.
Oh yeah, well, I'll refrain from that. I'll refrain.
So now, instead of the Muslims mix, you go to what? To South London, Muslims are mixing with the non-Muslims. You go to many places, Muslims mixing with the non-Muslims. But you go to what they call it again? No, what they call it North London? The Jews.
Stamford Hill.
Now, what is it?
The area that
Stamford Hill.
Stamford Hill. You go there, the Jews by themselves. Rather, women walk on one pavement.
They have their own
and
policing as well.
A man on the other pavement. My question, if you really care to everyone about women, how come no one's speaking about the Jewish women?
Alright, so it is to do with the numbers and the amount of people that you see from those communities. So when I go to my local...
That's my question. That's my question.
I'm trying to answer it through this because you're saying to me, why don't I mention the Jews?
How come no one, not just you, many people.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you, they are one of the most isolated communities as well. And I believe that's problematic as well.
Can I start speaking about this?
Because they have their own enclaves. But the thing is about their community is so minuscule in terms of the numbers compared to, say, the Muslim community. And the Muslim community is growing as well.
And mixing. Let's speak as corner, look.
So it is growing.
Even G could have Muslims.
So it is growing, yeah. And the thing is, you know and I know that there is no real dawah within the Jewish community to expand their group.
No, but then you're refusing.
What I'm
about social cohesion.
Yeah, and so what I'm saying is that hold on. So when it comes to demographics, hold on. You need to let me finish. What I'm trying to say to you, the larger the population, the more effect it has on the indigenous or other populations. Now, if you have the Jewish community, which is very small and is not growing, yeah, they're not growing at the rate that Muslims are growing. Muslims are doing dawah, and also
to the Muslim women when they come there, in terms of you're affecting social cohesion. Again,
very few women.
All right. So let me give you an example of my area. I'm not going to say what area I live, but it's a large Muslim area. When I used to walk around,
I know where that is.
Whitechapel.
No, it's not that area. You're mad on
Southall.
down to Whitechapel. No, big up Southall, but I'm not from Southall.
You're from there.
I've seen you there, right?
You're stereotyping because I'm a Sikh. I'm from Southall. I'm from a big Muslim area.
Raj, I've seen you there.
I'm from a big Muslim area. That's just another fact.
Anyway,
No,
let's try to summarize it.
Yeah, so let me just say something.
got you there,
So
but
you didn't get me anyway. You didn't get me anyway.
He's still
Because
struggling to
you
explain
didn't
it,
get
go
me
on.
anyway. So what I'm trying to say is that when I grew up during the 80s and 90s, you'd never see women with niqabs or burqas. In the year 2000, you'd start seeing one or two. Then in 2010, 2000, you'd see more. Now when I go out, I see at least, when I'm going to my supermarket, maybe 5 to 6. And what I'm saying is that this particular trend, if it continues to grow to that rate, it will start affecting social cohesion. Because these people, hold on. Can I say something? You could
Shamsi.
use every argument by asking for
It's just if Islam or something like that.
and I'm claiming it. So I'm claiming it.
Just come
So what we'll say here, we'll have another discussion in the future, and we will talk about it. But let's keep things sensible, and everybody kind of relax a bit. Tell some of your Muslim brothers like deep as
No,
well.
I would say no. I would say no. You know what? It's true.
You done
I
it, Shahada, didn't you?
Listen. When the British government gives someone a British passport and he does a crime, no one blames the British government. Okay, so it doesn't mean I give you shahada.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I just think. I'm not trying to blame you. I'm not
I
trying to blame
understand. Okay. What I'm saying, I came today, because remember I said I'm not going to come back here. And I came last week for a month, I stopped here. I came just to say, let me come. No, when I said I'm not coming back here, doesn't mean forever. I said I will come now and then, yeah? Today, as for today, the reason I came to speak to the brother D.
Oh, cool.
I came to speak to him, yes. Because we have to speak. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ولا يجرمنكم شنآن قوم على ألا تعدلوا اعدلوا وأقربوا التقوى. Don't know the hatred of people overpower your heart. إخوة, I'm speaking and you're speaking next to my ear. Barakallahu fik.
That's a good problem. It's a little bit volatile today.
Allah said, be just, even against yourself. Okay? So I don't agree with what the brother Deep is doing. I know he's a young brother, sometimes get angry and everything. So I come speak to him and advise him. You understand? And it's not just Brother Deep, there's many Muslims coming here, shouting, as you told me, shouting at her, insulting her. And I don't like that, you understand? So I'm free from that. I don't like it, I'm against it, you see what I'm saying? So I'm coming to clarify that as well. But what we say, you as well, watch your mouth. Don't get angry, start insulting Sharia. If you disagree with Sharia, no one is forcing you to accept Sharia.
I don't like Sharia, so...
But you keep saying you don't like Sharia.
What I'm saying is I don't like it. I'm not going to say I do.
So you don't like to be someone good?
Let me say Sharia law, the penal code.
Okay, Sharia law means to go to...
Yeah, the penal code. The penal code, the penal code.
What is the penal code?
The penal code is the punishment.
Okay, just the hudud, you don't like this one?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it.
Well, it's quite a lot.
It's not quite a lot.
I mean, if,
See, doesn't even know how many of
dude,
them.
it's enough that you know.
No, it's not.
Wash our hands before we pray. That's
Sharia.
So this is why I'm saying.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Charity,
No, hold
Sharia.
on. This is about killing now. What is the solution for
This is why I don't agree with capital punishment.
No, forget about capital punishment.
Oh no. Like, why don't?
Rush. My
why
question
don't
was
agree
to you.
with-
We're gonna summarize it.
Yeah.
I always ask the non-Muslims, because in Islam Allah mentioned the Quran, that if you kill someone, like in Sunnah, your life should be taken as well. Why? Because you are a person, you don't care about people's life. So imagine I'm a person going to commit a murder. If I know the verse, I say, hold a minute. If I kill someone, they're gonna take my life too. So what I do? I'm not gonna do it. So I save two lives. I save my life and the other person's life. But if I know if I'm killing someone, I'm gonna go to Holiday Inn, get 3 meals a day, go education, go gym, and probably I will get PlayStation 2, probably I will get a phone. Bro, it's better than outside. Outside you have to pay tax, you have to pay bills. Inside you don't have to pay bills, none of that.
All right.
Lose the Sharia of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
All right.
Save your life and the
All
people's
right. So
life.
the reason I'm against death penalties is because there have been a lot of miscarriages of justice, or people being
That's
put in
different
prison.
subjects.
Hold on. So there will never be a point like if somebody was a miscarriage of justice.
Okay, so in principle you agree with it.
No, I don't agree with it because I
why mention that?
that is one big factor.
So we don't ever agree with that too.
It's one big factor.
Yeah, but
I
Raj,
don't
you
agree
just said
with
that
the
you
death
agree with
penalty.
some
I
Sharia.
don't agree with the death penalty. What's so?
No, Raj, you said you agree with some.
Don't agree with it
I said
because
one
of
of the
injustice.
reasons.
Sorry.
So you
One.
don't agree.
So it could be a multiple reasons. It could be 10 other reasons.
No, but that reason you mentioned is refuting that.
So one reason is that there have been a lot of
So that's not the main
miscarriages of
reason.
justice.
It's not the main
It's
reason.
not because I think killing someone, I think God should be punishing people for that, and the humans can put them into prisons. And
Yeah, but
punish them
prison's not
that way.
doing- prison's not helping.
But I'm saying I agree with the prison system over the death penalty.
Raj,
That's
prison,
my own
I understand that,
personal
Raj. Prison is not resolving the problem. What should we do?
Look, it's a.
Right, if someone killed your mother, what would you do to him? Put him in
He's gonna
prison.
kill him.
I'd put him in prison.
Nah. People talk.
If you had a choice to kill him or imprison him, and it was proven beyond reasonable doubt he killed your mother, would you
I would put him in prison.
He will talk. Do you know why? I will tell you why. Do you know what?
I'm against the death penalty.
I'll tell you what. A non-Muslim spoke to me. He said to me, you know what? I hate Islamic law, but when my father was stabbed to death, I was wishing for the criminal to be killed as well. You see, when it happens to them, they change.
That's
But when it happens to other people, no, let us care about the criminal more than the victim.
Hold on. It doesn't mean I don't want harm upon that person. My gut instinct would be to hurt him. But my humanity would say let God punish him.
Here we go.
And let him be in prison and punish him
Okay,
that
that
way.
gut instinct, what is that? Is that the yearning for justice?
That is a savage gut instinct that
it's not.
man needs to control.
It's not.
It's a savage gut instinct that man needs to control.
It's not. It's not.
It's a gut instinct
Who you
of a
say
man.
it is? It's not, wait.
Yeah, but I'm giving my opinion.
Okay, is it subjective or objective?
Well, I mean, obviously it's subjective.
Okay, hear me out. Akhi, listen. He said my opinion is subjective. Can you explain to the viewers what is subjective?
Well, I mean, obviously it's my opinion.
No, I ask you, of course.
And so
I understand that.
so it's subjective.
Raj, you're going off topic. Raj, please.
Obviously.
No, Raj, let's do this.
Hold on.
Raj, can you explain to people what is subjective?
Because at the end of the day, me saying that wanting to kill someone
Raj, I'm not asking
or
you.
hurting them
Raj,
is a subjective feeling.
Raj, I'm
Is it
asking
not?
that. Raj, you said
Because
that,
one man
you said
may
it's
not
subjective.
feel that.
Raj, no problem. You said it's subjective. Can you tell people what is subjective?
What do you mean? What is the definition of subjective?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can vary between different people.
No, subjective mean can be right or wrong.
Objective is
Objective is
objective
absolute right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
So it can be your individual opinion. So one person
No,
may have a view about one thing, and
I
one person
understand
might
that.
have a view about something
I
else.
understand that, Raj.
And it could be a subjective view.
I understand that, Raj. You said that to ask for someone, if someone murder someone, and if you were asked either you will take his life or put him in prison. You said taking his life is a savage thing.
That's my opinion. And it's a subjective
At
opinion.
this point, yes, it's subjective.
Yeah.
And subjectively, it could be right or wrong.
Yeah,
right?
I agree with that.
So you're not sure about it?
Yeah, I've never said it's conclusive.
So you're not sure about it?
I didn't say it was conclusive.
I understand that.
Human beings are very,
Hear me
very,
out.
very complicated.
Raj, you're not sure about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
So
everything.
therefore you should-
I'm not sure about a lot of things.
I'm coming to it. Therefore, you should have no say it concerning it. Because if I'm not,
no.
hear me out.
If that's the
Allow me
case,
to finish
then-
my point.
Hold on.
You don't let me finish. If I'm not sure this is a camera, can I say to the people it is a camera? I'm not sure. What I have to do, I have to make up my mind, then say it. Correct? You're not sure that punishment is true or is false or is right or wrong. It's also your subjective opinion. Therefore, make up your mind. Then
All right. What it is, yeah,
That's it.
if he was to go by that logic, then we can't discuss anything. I have no
No, we
opinion
can't.
about anything.
No, we can't. You know what?
Because
it comes from
most,
God's objective.
most opinions will be subjective.
Except for God. Except for
Yeah, but
God.
that's your particular.
Even you believe that as well.
Yeah, from my position, obviously,
But you
as a
believe
religion,
whatever comes from God.
as a religion, you're going to have objective beliefs.
Rush, come to
But
God.
most,
Come to God.
yeah, I'll be the greatest mujahideen of mankind. I want to do it. Let's do one thing, man. Anyway, man.
But anyway, let me clarify something. We're not talking about this issue. Don't try someone say Shamsi is telling people to go kill the one who's killing people. I'm saying this was just discussing some matters and issues. In Islam, no one is allowed to carry out these rulings except the government. And not a crazy man is speaking Shkona. Even if imagine someone says he's a Muslim and he say, you know what, I left Islam. None of us here is allowed to touch him. According to Shamsi, according to Islamic law, because the punishment laws that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed, it is for the government, the authority to take it. Likewise, not for foolish ones come this country, say, you know what, let us have our own Sharia in our area. That's from the foolishness. That Islam is free from it. Okay? Islam is free from it. In our country, don't try to impose your way on us. Just as you don't like it if we try to impose our way on you. And don't call us backward, because you have no criteria to determine what is backward, what is not. Because your mentality, if we don't follow the European way, we are backward. And if we follow your way, we become civilized. So stop that. How guys clear?
Anyway, man, it's good to
That is what is happening.
Anyway,
Rush.
we'll carry on. Obviously, in a civilized manner. We'll carry on.
Inshallah.
As well, man.
You know, I'm just
That's one of your brothers, isn't it? He was one of the only guys that was very polite to Sophia last time. I don't know about today, but around 2 weeks ago, he was one of the only Muslim guys that come over.
It's good, you know.
Very polite. So give him a big up for that.
Yeah.
Because everyone else was being abusive and he come over.
It's not good. It's not good.
He doesn't
It's not
agree with
Islam.
what it is. Yeah, he doesn't agree with what's happening with her lifestyle.
That's true. That's true.
But he was polite when he was speaking to her and asked sensible questions.
That's good, Akhi.
So that's how you behave, like, you know.
That's good. That's
because
good.
when you spoke to him, you probably had a different idea of what a Muslim is, and after we spoke about
Yeah.
it's not all the rest of them were like being cultural.
So Alhamdulillah, now you have idea about Muslims. Not every Muslim is an evil man.
Yeah, I know that.
Alhamdulillah, because there's a video I was watching. You're talking to someone and you said based upon my experience, Muslims are.
Yeah, most of my friends.
Yeah, but you met just few Muslims here speak Sunnah. Rather, I would say it here. A lot of Muslims here comes here, they are ignorant of Islam, just coming for fun. And I advise them many times. I said, my brother study Islam because you make Islam look bad.
We don't want to go on a negative note,
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
can talk about it in the future. But she has said her previous experience, even outside the park, has been very negative towards the Muslim community. So it's not just it's just not a small scenario here. It's been over a long period of time. But we don't want to go negative, so we can talk about it in the future.
Can I give you something to read, if you don't mind? And then please read it, because now if you read this book, inshallah, this is a nice book called This Islam.
You live stream.
Doesn't mean you're going to become Muslim or something. Read it and then think about it. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, it's my pleasure to meet you.
All right, anyway, man.
Take care.
Yeah,
Look after yourself.
the only person I'm shaking his hand, everyone else I give fist bumps. Right.
Rush, be careful.
Oh, sorry.
He's taking the mic with him.
Sorry, I'm taking it with me. All right, thanks.